Well, hello viewers, subscribers. I'm back once again with another video. So, yeah, I am your host, Jay Redden. First, we're gonna talk about the last time I got arrested. Well, before I end up doing a bong hit video or whatnot, I'm actually gonna talk about the last time I got arrested and went to jail. Well, the story begins on a cold winter night in January of 2011. Well, it all started with me and my friend. I'm not going to mention his name, but me and him, we both had a serious Oxycontin addiction, or whatever you call them, oxycodone, wherever you're from, but here in Canada, we call them Oxy, whatever. Anyways, me and my friend, we were heavily addicted to those pills, and so we decided to basically break into a restaurant. But at first, my friend, he's really good with a flathead screwdriver, so he ended up trying the back of the restaurant where the kitchen was. So he tried that, not a go. So just around the corner a little bit, there's these two air conditioners, and they're like huge, like they're industrial size air conditioners. So my friend decided, he's like, the only way we could probably get in is if we kick in this air conditioner inside the building and we can climb in. Tried that, not a go. So, me and my friend decided to give up on the evening and go our separate ways and try something else tomorrow so we can end up feeding our addiction to oxys. So me and my friend are standing like probably about 50-60 feet away from the restaurant where we were going to break into. So me and my friend were like, we were just standing around talking. We were going to separate, but we decided to have a cigarette, just talk a little bit further and split, go our separate ways, go home, go to bed for the evening or whatnot. So, right when I was finishing my cigarette, I decided to take a piss up against the restaurant building. And while I was actually taking a piss up against this building, I looked down and I seen, I don't know what it's called, but it's a 2x2 door, but it's ground level, and that's where they bring cases of alcohol in, I guess. That's the only way they could bring it in somehow. But it's a 2x2 door, and it's a steel door, and it was open just enough where I could like stick my fingertips in and open it. So my friend saw me doing that, and he's like, no way, there's no way that you got in just like that. So once I opened that door and my friend came over, there was another metal door inside that door. So we're like, wow, that's no good. So my friend just ends up pushing the second door in and opening it, and we're like, oh my god, there's no way that we just opened this door like out of the blue. So because it was ground level where we were standing, and if you look in where we had to basically jump in, we look in, we're like, wow, that's like another 7 foot drop before we hit the ground. So I was too afraid to go in. So I told my friend, you go in first, you go in first, just in case there were silent alarms or whatnot. So we did that. Well, he did that, and then I end up jumping in, but I didn't land my landing properly, and I end up falling the whole way down and landing on my ass. So, yeah, so me and my friend were both in this restaurant doing our thing, and like right in front of us was the entrance of the bar. So I open it and then let it go, and it shuts. So my friend's like, "Oh no, why'd you do that?" I'm like, "If it was already open, it's gonna open again." So we open the door. We end up going into this bar restaurant part or whatnot, and I'm crawling on the ground with my shirt over my face like this, and I'm like just peeking out every once in a while, looking around to see if there's any cameras, and I didn't see any. So yeah, I'm just crawling around looking for these cameras, and my friend, he's not worrying about anything. So right away he's like, Jay, can you find some scissors or a knife or whatnot? I'm like, why? Why do you need that? He's like, hey, the cash register. I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah, before all that, the cash register has one of those screens where you could hit whatever. It's like one of those touchpad cash registers. So my friend's pushing all these buttons. He's not getting nowhere. So he ends up, that's when he says, hey Jay, find some scissors or a knife. I'm like, okay, whatever. I end up finding scissors. He ends up cutting the cords from the cash register, rips it right off the table or whatnot, and we end up leaving it on this table or whatnot. So we left the cash register on this table, and yeah, we started looking around the place a little bit more. I end up going into this one big walk-in fridge, and there was like cases of Budweiser, Canadian, Coors Light. Like there must have been like 20, 30 cases there. And then in one corner there was like these kegs. There must have been like 5 or 6 of those. And then me and my friend are like, we don't need that. I'm like, yeah, you're right. We can get beer anytime. So we end up going into this other room called the employees only or whatever room. So we go in there, and at the end of this room was there was a light at the end of this hallway, and me and my friend were like, oh man, there better not be anyone in here, because after that we know if there is someone in there, it's considered a violent crime. And with that being said, if there was someone in there, me and my friend would have been looking at serious time. But anyways, we started creeping up to this one room where we saw the light, and there was no one in there. And the room said on this one door where we looked in, it was like just a little mail slot where you could look in or whatnot, but there was no one in there. So we end up opening this door, and right at the end of this room, like right at the end, was this sort of plastic bowl or whatnot, but it was see-through. And in that bowl or whatever plastic container, it had a bunch of toonies in it. And like not full, it wasn't full of toonies, but it was just layered on the bottom of this plastic container or whatnot. So there must have been like, I don't know, maybe 100 $100 and something just in toonies. So when I saw that, I pushed my friend out of the way and I said, I want that. So I grabbed that and I kept that for myself. So we started basically looting this little room, and we're finding like a $20 bill here, $5 bill here. So we're like, oh, okay, we got some money, plus we got a cash register. So right when we were leaving, we end up seeing this, well, I saw it. I saw a $50 bill on the ground. And right beside that $50 bill was just a cardboard box, viewers. And it had no word of a lie. You could search on Google. Search on Google. Man pleads guilty to harassment. And yeah, if you type in my name, Jason Redden, yeah, you could read up on that, and it shows you how I got arrested. But I'll let you know in the next video. I'll let you know in the next video how it came about on me getting arrested on these charges. But yeah, we end up finding a box with $10,000 cash money in it. So if you search what I told you, search man pleads guilty for criminal harassment and type in my name, Jason Redden. You can read up on all the stuff about that. So yeah, I'm going to end this video because it's already 12 minutes in, and I hope you enjoy my story about the last time I broke the law. But stay awesome, and please subscribe. Peace.